Welcome to today's video. Today it's day 7 of the Rapha Festive 500. But before we get into that, think about hitting the subscribe button and let's roll the intro. Zoom. So day 7, Festive 500. It's the penultimate day. So far, we have done 404 kilometers. So, the question today is, do we do a short ride today and a short ride tomorrow, or do we do a longer ride and get it all done today? 96 kilometers is today's target. I think, and certainly going on some of your comments from yesterday, the best course of action is to go for it today. 97k. We should be able to do that in under 3 hours. Do we have 3 hours left in the legs though? That's the question. I guess we better get changed, jump on the bike. Again, because of outside, it's snowy, it's icy, we're going to be on Xert. So yeah, let's get changed, let's jump onto Xert and let's see how we get on. Welcome to the final day. Fingers crossed anyway. Today's ride number 7. Potentially, we could get it done. We've got 96k to do today. And if we manage to get that distance done, then that's it. We get a day off. So that's certainly the plan. However, it's going to mean 3 hours on the bike. And when you've been on the bike 6 days in a row, the legs are really starting to feel it. So anyway, back in with Coco cadence. Let's see how we get on. Not the best start. We noticed there that we left our phone, and we need our phone to keep in touch with our partner Kate, who's also cycling today, and then also just to continue surfing and allay the boredom, which essentially 3 hours on Xert, despite being in a group, despite having something visual to look at, it's still a bit boring. So anyway, Coco's up ahead. I'm gonna have to put the hammer down a little bit, catch up. There we go, back in the bunch. Little sting in the legs to get today's ride going. Whew. Probably at some point through this ride, I'm going to regret that effort. So, almost 10k in. Nice steady pace in the group, as it has been the past couple of days. Coco cadence is behind, but we're rolling along 42 kilometers an hour, and we're only doing sort of 2.5 watts, which is the pace of Coco, but unfortunately we're up front. But yeah, that's cool. Nice steady, keeping it under 200 watts. This is the type of pace that we can, in theory, keep going for most of the day, as long as we have the fueling right. So certainly fueling for today, we've got the old sugar and cordial In the bidons, we've got 2 of them, so that's 80 grams of carbs. We've got 2 little bars, that's about 20 grams each. So that takes us up over 60 grams per hour for the first 2 hours. I'm hoping that we can get this done within 2.5 hours, so really, the last half hour, we should be able to just cruise and get the work done. Just approaching the half-hour mark. As you can see, we're just slightly off the pace. We want to be at 20k every half hour, because then that'll give us 40k an hour, which means that we'll be inside the 2.5 hour target for the 100k. So we're just a little bit behind. We've obviously lost the group that we were initially with. We're away in front of Coco. So it's just trying to find riders now that, unfortunately, we either catch them because they're going a little bit slower than us, or there's people that are coming past quicker than us. So it's just trying to find that happy medium where we can latch on and not increase the workload any, because we still want to be hitting around about the 2.5 watts per kilo. .67k, 1 hour 40 in. This is when it starts to bite. Look at the power graph. It's blue, but there's little digs, and those little digs are just trying to keep the pace of the group that I'm in. As the legs continue to slowly build fatigue, it becomes harder and harder. This is when the mind starts playing tricks. It's very easy if you don't focus just to ease off just a touch too much. You start losing wheels. Nobody said doing the Rapha 500, even indoors, was going to be easy. Nice size of group here. 75.5k in, coming up to the 2-hour mark. Again, we're going to be just a touch outside the pace. Get 80 kilometers within 2 hours, but we're not that far behind. Difficulty is though, we've expended all of our fuel. We've only got a little bit of water left. But it really is a benefit to be in a group, so we don't really want to step off and get fuel. We're just going to have to knuckle down and get it done. In. 6 more to go and we finish the Festive 500 for 2020. Lots and lots of little digs. Keep losing the little group that we're in. Having to sort of push on to catch up again. The last thing you want to do is just finish on your own, because invariably you just take your you just take your foot off the gas just a little bit too much if you're on your own and just sort of crawl, but let's just get this over and done with. We're now riding on fumes in terms of water and fuel, but it's only 7k, so we can I'm sure we can push that out. There's the 96, 2 hours 24. Two and a half hours, just over, for 100k. Pretty happy with that. Wait for that to tick over. There we go, done. So, the Rapha Festive 500, ride number 7, job done. Just as well, because look at that snow outside. Yeah, ride number 7 today. We had 96k to get the whole 500 done. And, do you know, we could have done a shorter ride today and then a ride tomorrow, but we decided, let's just get it done. Let's get it done in one final ride and take tomorrow off. Although, admittedly, I'd quite like to do just a little 10k spin tomorrow, just to keep the legs ticking over, and to also to say that we've done the last day of the year, and then we can do one on the 1st. Again, just 10k. However, looking outside, that's the snow coming down, and it's coming down heavy. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, as was standard for the last couple of days, we started off with Coco Cadence, and then we're straight through the group, and yeah, we never saw Coco for the rest of the ride. Lots of people asking, where's Coco, where's Coco? I saw the green one, which is the B group, which is faster. They're going about 3.2, whereas Coco's 2.5. I saw that pass on the opposite direction maybe 3 times, but yeah, I never saw Coco at all. So yeah, thing is though, obviously, especially because the Festive 500 is on Zwift this year, there's a lot of riders on the Fugo flats. There's so many groups to pick up. What you need to do, obviously, and I mentioned this earlier on in the video, you've got to pay attention, because it's so easy. Just, if you're turning out of power it's so easy for that power just to not quite be right, and you lose touch with the group that you're in, especially when you're watching a film on the second screen. And it happened quite a few times today, but super happy, super pleased that that's it done. That's the first time we've ever completed the Festive 500. As I said on ride number 1, being here in Scotland, as you can see with the weather outside, it's really difficult, and has been in the last few years. The weather has it's just not played nice. And I know that, you know, there's going to be some people saying, well, the Festive 500, it's about getting it done even, you know, regardless of the weather. But let's be realistic, you know. I've got children, I've got a job. The last thing I really want to be doing is banging myself up through no fault of my own. Or, well, actually, if you decide to go out in this weather, you're taking a risk. So, yeah, super pleased. The 11th year, they added Zwift, obviously to do with the pandemic that's going on around us as well. So, yeah, so pleased, so happy that we've got that done. It's the first year we've ever been able to say, Rapha 500, tick. But yeah, that's it. So, if you've liked this little video, and if you've liked the little series of the Festive 500 rides, please think about giving me a thumbs up, dropping me a like, hit the like button, smash it, tickle it. Subscribing to the channel as well. There are so many viewers that are watching the videos, and I love the fact you're watching, but you're not subscribing. So think about hitting that subscription button. And if you do, also click the little bell so notifications are turned on. So when new videos go live, you know when they're coming. Speaking of live, down here below is the links to the live streams. Now, admittedly, we haven't done any live streams for a while because we haven't been doing any racing. However, coming into January, we'll be getting back on track with the racing. So think about hitting up these channels for the live streams, and again, turn notifications on when we're back up and running with the racing. We will try and stick to a schedule, but schedules don't always go to plan, so turn on notifications. So that's going to be it for me. That's it for the Festive 500. Take care of yourselves. As ever, keep those hands clean. Look out for your neighbour. And I'll see you soon for some new videos. But I'm having a rest day. Ride on. Zoom.